Hello and welcome to another episode of Current Affairs MCQ. Let's begin with previous day question. Which of the following best describes the fifth schedule of the Indian Constitution? It deals with the administration and control of scheduled areas. It outlines the procedure for the impeachment of the President of India. It defines the powers and functions of the Supreme Court of India. It deals with the protection of fundamental rights of non-citizens in India. The correct answer is option A. The fifth schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with the administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in any state except the four states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. The whole of the normal administrative machinery operating in a state does not extend to the scheduled areas. At present, 10 states, namely Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Rajasthan, and Telangana have fifth scheduled areas. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Before moving forward, Drishti IAS Noida Center admissions are open for IAS GS Foundation course covering both prelims and mains. English medium batch is starting from 8th of April, while Hindi medium batch is starting from 26th March. For any information, give us a call at 87501 87501. Now let's begin with today's session. Regarding the Yamuna River, consider the following statements. It is one of the major tributaries of the Ganges in northern India. It has its source in the Yamunotri Glacier on the southwestern sides of Banderpooch crest in the lower Himalayan ranges. Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, and Harangi are its important tributaries. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none. The correct answer is option B. The Yamuna River is one of the major tributaries of the Ganges in northern India, hence statement 1 is correct. It forms an integral part of the Yamuna-Ganga plain, one of the world's most extensive alluvial plains. It has its source in the Yamunotri Glacier at an elevation of 6,387 meters on the southwestern sides of Banderpooch crest in the lower Himalayan ranges, hence statement 2 is correct. It meets the Ganges in the Sangam in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh after flowing through Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana and Delhi. Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Keen are its important tributaries, hence statement 3 is not correct. Harangi is an important tributary of the Kaveri River, hence option B is the correct answer. Next, consider the following statement. Statement 1. The Monopolies and Restrictive Trade Practice Act 1969 was repealed and replaced by the Competition Act 2002 on the recommendations of the Raghavan Committee. Statement 2. The Competition Commission of India is a statutory body of the Government of India responsible for enforcing the Competition Act 2002. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statements? Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 is the correct explanation for statement 1. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. The correct answer is option B. The Monopolies and Restrictive Trade Practices Act 1969 was repealed and replaced by the Competition Act 2002 on the recommendations of the Raghavan Committee, hence statement 1 is correct. The Competition Commission of India is a statutory body of the Government of India responsible for enforcing the Competition Act 2002. It was duly constituted in March 2009, hence statement 2 is correct. The Commission consists of one chairperson and 6 members who shall be appointed by the central government. The Commission is a quasi-judicial body that gives opinions to statutory authorities and also deals with other cases. The chairperson and other members shall be whole-time members. Statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. Hence option B is the correct answer. Next, consider the following statements regarding the Bongo Sagar 2025 naval exercise. It was conducted between the Indian Navy and the Sri Lankan Navy to enhance maritime security and regional stability in the Indian Ocean. INS Ranveer, which participated in the exercise, is a Rajput class guided missile destroyer commissioned in 1986. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B. Indian Navy's INS Ranveer and Bangladesh Navy's BNS Abu Ubada conducted the Bongo Sagar 2025 naval exercise in the Bay of Bengal, enhancing operational coordination, maritime security and regional stability under India's Sagar initiative. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. INS Ranveer, it is the fourth of 5 Rajput class guided missile destroyers commissioned in 1986. Hence, statement 2 is correct. India-Bangladesh exercises Army exercise Sampriti, Navy exercise Bongo Sagar, and coordinated patrol Corpet. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next, consider the following features. It is situated on the banks of Kosalsthai River. It holds the inscriptions and records from Pallava King Aparajita and Chola King Aditya I. It showcases Dravidian style architecture similar to the Brihadeshwara temple in Thanjavur. Which of the following temples are best described by above features? Jalantheshwar temple, Iravateshwar temple, Kailashnath temple Kanchipuram, or Vithalswaram Kol. The correct answer is option A. Jalantheshwar temple was originally built in 1876 AD by Pallava king Aparajita Varman, while the three-tiered Rajagopuram was added in 1543 AD by Vijayanagar king Veera Pratibha Sadashiv Maharayar. It is situated on the banks of Kosasthalai river. It holds the inscriptions and records from Pallava king Aparajita and Chola king Aditya I, detailing grants of land, gold and goats. The temple showcases Dravidian style of architecture similar to the Brihadeshwar temple in Thanjavur and the Meenakshi temple in Madurai. The temple is one of the 275 Padal Petra Sthalams glorified in the Tevaram hymns by Tamil Shaivite Nayanar Sambandar. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next, M-Bridge project, often seen in the news, is best described as a global initiative to connect rural communities with healthcare services through telemedicine. A cross-border payment system designed to facilitate efficient currency exchange and reduce transaction cost. A blockchain-based platform for secure data sharing in the healthcare sector. An international project focused on enhancing digital infrastructure in underserved regions. The correct answer is option B. Project M-Bridge aims to explore a multi-central bank digital currency platform shared among participating central banks and commercial banks, built on distributed ledger technology to enable instant cross-border payments and settlement. Project M-Bridge was the result of extensive collaboration starting in 2021 between the BIS Innovation Hub, the Bank of Thailand, the Central Bank of the UAE, the Digital Currency Institute of the People's Bank of China, and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. The Saudi Central Bank joined in 2024. The project aimed to tackle some of the key inefficiencies in cross-border payments, including high cost, low speed, and operational complexities. It also addressed financial inclusion concerns, particularly in jurisdictions where correspondent banking has been in retreat, causing additional costs and delays. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next, fentanyl, often seen in the news, is best described as a new zombie drug gripping the United States population, a type of high-performance sports car, a mathematical model for forecasting financial markets, a rare species of tropical fish. The correct answer is option A. Recently, the United States has witnessed a new zombie drug, fentanyl, gripping its population. This drug can cause raw wounds on the user's skin that can spread rapidly with repeated exposure. It starts with ulcers, hardens to dead skin called eschar, and it left untreated can result in amputation. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next, consider the following statements. Gupta Emperor Kumar Gupta of the Gupta dynasty founded it in 427 CE in modern Bihar in the early 5th century. During King Harshvardhana's reign, Chinese scholar Yuan Zhang came here and studied for about 5 years. In 670 AD, another Chinese pilgrim, Ai Singh, visited it. Which of the following locations best matches the above description? Nalanda University, Takshila University, Vikramshila University, or Ujjain University? The correct answer is option A. Gupta Emperor Kumar Gupta of the Gupta dynasty founded Nalanda University in 427 CE in modern Bihar in the early 5th century, and it flourished for 600 years until the 12th century. During the era of Harshvardhana and the Palas monarchs, it rose to popularity. During King Harshvardhana's reign, Chinese scholar Yuan Zhang came here and studied for about 5 years. It also carried back many scriptures from Nalanda, which were later translated into Chinese. In 670 AD, another Chinese pilgrim, Ai Singh, visited Nalanda. He stated that Nalanda housed 2000 students and was supported by money from 200 villages. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next, regarding the Yemen, consider the following statements. Yemen is located on the southwestern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. Yemen is bordered by the Red Sea to the south and the Gulf of Eden to the west. Eastern Yemen is part of the Rub al Khali, the world's fifth largest desert, also known as the Empty Quarter, which holds the longest continuous stretch of sand on earth. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none. The correct answer is option B. Yemen is located on the southwestern tip of the Arabian Peninsula, an area of land in Southwest Asia, hence statement 1 is correct. It shares the peninsula with the countries of Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE and Oman. Yemen is bordered by the Red Sea to the west and the Gulf of Eden to the south, hence statement 2 is not correct. Eastern Yemen is home to part of the fifth largest desert in the world, the Rab al Khali. Nicknamed the Empty Quarter, the desert has the longest stretch of continuous sand in the world, covering much of the Arabian Peninsula. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next, regarding Starlink, consider the following statements. Unlike traditional satellite providers, Starlink uses a network of low Earth orbit satellites that communicate with each other to provide high-speed, low-latency internet. Starlink differs from traditional satellite connections as its LEO constellation consists of satellites only a few hundred kilometers from Earth's surface. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C. Starlink is a SpaceX project launched in 2019 to build a broadband network with a cluster of thousands of orbiting satellites. The project aims to create a low-cost, satellite-based broadband network that can provide global internet access. Unlike traditional satellite providers, Starlink uses a network of low Earth orbit satellites that communicate with each other to provide high-speed, low-latency internet, hence statement 1 is correct. Starlink differs from traditional satellite connections as its LEO constellation consists of satellites only a few hundred kilometers from Earth's surface, hence statement 2 is correct. Hence option C is the correct answer. Next, regarding the European Union, consider the following statements. The EU was founded in 1951 by 6 countries, Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg and the Netherlands after the First World War. France is the largest while Malta is the smallest EU country in terms of surface area. Bulgaria and Romania have most recently joined the EU. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. The correct answer is option B. The EU was founded in 1951 after the Second World War by 6 countries, Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg and the Netherlands, hence statement 1 is not correct. France is the largest while Malta is the smallest EU country in terms of surface area, hence statement 2 is correct. Bulgaria and Romania have most recently joined the EU, hence statement 3 is correct, hence option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Regarding the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, consider the following statements. The OECD is an intergovernmental economic organization founded to stimulate economic progress and world trade. Most OECD members are high-income economies with a very high Human Development Index and are regarded as developed countries. India has been an OECD key partner since 2007 alongside Brazil, China, Indonesia and South Africa. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.